Hey, we used to be down by 10. Now check the scope, boy, I knew I was destined to win. It's a whole bunch of losses I took on the chin. I just had to remember that just how it is. And that's just how it go. Lil' bro facing 20, he 20 years old. I'm 25, I done beat up the road. Went from New York to Texas and all the way home. Hey, I'm from the country. We putting hot sauce on a pork chop sandwich. The plug say he getting shit in from Cali, so he paying shipping and handling. I talked to some people, they told me you probably could blow. You just need a little management. Boy, I don't give a fuck about the industry. I find a plug and get rich off of cannabis. I don't give a fuck about the industry. I work a job as long as my son's straight. Bitch, I been him with this music since bro used to cook me a beat on the lunch tray. I hate when they act throwed off. That boy wanna crash in his head on a one-way. Bum from that dirty ass south for real. We'll set that bitch off on a Monday. But we'll set that bitch off on a Wednesday. Shit, I told my dog that he more like a brother to me, but I still pull a melee if he go against me. White boy, my name ain't Josh, but I keep the Drake in case they try to get me, and I call a burn on the hula hoop boy, cause they like to spin around some shit till they dizzy. I just told him to vibe, cause this shit just something to ride to. But stood on that same block for some years, working that bitch like a drive-thru. I cut off some people I love, and I still can't believe I'm the person they lied to. I hate little buddy, always on the net, talking about he a shark, but that fish should get fried too. Yo ass will die too, for thanking you Superman. Bro said he moved to the Ages to fuck some new hoes, and start catching plays out of Uber van. They be get wet as the Hoover Dam. If I out there, bitch, I'm a shooter man. Bitch, I'm from Georgia, deep down south. We grew up on Jeezy and Gucci Man. As my uncle would say, on Gucci Man. We grew up on Friday and Pootie Tang. Used to eat on the noodles and noodle things. Leave the hood and come back like a boomerang. Leave the hood and come back like a junkie. Boy, I'm in the spot kicking shit, call me Mr. Miyagi. He big ass stick, but I don't play hockey. These 7'2", take the air out his body. We putting hot sauce on a pork chop sandwich. The plug said he getting shit in for Cali, so he paying shipping and handling. I talked to some people, they told me you probably could blow. You just need a little management. Boy, I don't give a fuck about the industry. I find a plug and get rich off of cannabis.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the Cash App. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. They say 2.5 million hungry. 2.5 million can't eat. Say we can't eat out here in these streets. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna be able to feed your children. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 Cash App. Say happy STD Friday. What it do? Y'all come on this sell right on down. Don't be afraid. 2.5 million folk now can't eat. This is what they say. This is what they say. I don't know if y'all eating, but they say that you can't eat. That you can't eat. You can't feed no doggone body. The ATL is up in the house. What it do? Tennessee is up in the building. Y'all come on in. Come on in. It sells right on down. They say at least 2.5 million Americans have lost their food stamps or food assistance after the new law had to add the stricter SNAP requirements and more frequent eligibility checks. Things changing. Shout out to all the ladies who refuse to go 50-50, still want to do it 100. Keep doing what y'all doing. Really ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Stay woke. Yeah. I've seen a few things. A lot of people out here talking. A lot of people out here saying stuff, but really ain't saying nothing. Shout out to Dean for the $14 Cash App early. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that right there. How y'all doing on Willie Williams? Appreciate y'all for joining me. Y'all please remember go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. That's the website. Go ahead on and check that out. Y'all please remember go around here to Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com. The biggest, the hugest, the largest candle company in the world, Craig. Go and smell it. That's shit make it high. The biggest, the hugest, the largest candle company in the world. We have multiple fragrances. Everything is Willie poured. Nothing is third party.
Everything comes from my warehouse to your house. If you would like to change the area and the smell in your area, hell, you can change the area too. But if you like to change the smell and the area all at the same time, like boop, same time, going on around there, going on. I promise you. I promise you, your area gonna smell different. Your area gonna smell better. I promise you that right there. That is our guarantee out here in these doggone street. What it do though? What it do, man? It's Friday. We finna try to go ahead on and get through this right here real fast because I know that y'all need to go ahead on and get on outside. Cause like last week, like it was Easter and a lot of y'all was trying to keep the faith. So a lot of y'all still went out. But a lot of y'all stayed in, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all stayed in. Y'all decided to stay in and try to do with like your kids or something on Friday and Saturday, knowing that y'all were going to go praise the Lord on Sunday. So a lot of y'all just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all took the week off. Y'all just took the week off. But hell, Easter gone now. Easter gone now, hell. Jesus still alive. So hell, we get back at it. Jesus was alive when y'all, damn it, the week before Easter. Jesus was alive the week of Easter. Jesus was alive after Easter. Time for y'all to get back out here and pop that little monkey open out here. I'm trying to tell you something, man. I appreciate y'all for being around here. Subscribe, like I always say, man. Got to be more careful. Let me go and put this on up here, cause yeah. Y'all ain't supposed to be eating no more. A new study had them found that at least a 2.5 million Americans have lost food assistance within months of a Republican-backed law that introduced stricter requirements to the SNAP program. By the end of 2025, about 6% of recipients were no longer receiving benefits, with some estimates showing an even larger drop of 3.4 million people for the full year. The changes including, I can read it from here. The changes include tougher work requirements, more frequent eligibility checks, and swifter or shifter. What is that? Shifter and shifting some programs cost to states. Research say that these updates may be making it harder for low-income individuals to qualify, even without improvement in economic conditions. That's what's up. Because y'all is not improving, y'all still gonna have a hard time. We don't care nothing about that right there. Arizona law saw the sharpest decline, with nearly half of its SNAP recipients losing benefits. Experts suggest that both the new law and the state level decision contributed to the drop. Supporters of the law argue the reform improves program integrity and ensure aid goes to those who's most in need, while critics warn the changes are reducing access for vulnerable populations. That's what's up. So they have decided that the ones who really, really need it is the ones who really, really finna get it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Buck Good for the $10 cash out. Say happy STD Friday. Same to you. Appreciate that right there. Come on in. So listen, if y'all benefits have been cut, the system don't believe that y'all deserve them stamps no more. It just is what it is. But see, this is why you kind of can't never be comfortable. When you is dependent, I know, I'm independent, Willie, but I just get a few stamps. When you was dependent, you should never be comfortable. You should never be comfortable if you ever got to depend on somebody else for you to get some food. You should never be comfortable. So that pretty much means nobody should ever be comfortable. Because whether you own your own business, whether you work for somebody, you still dependent on somebody else for you to be able to afford food. Damn, I did that real good. I am so sharp out here in the doggone street. You say the larger society still won't benefit from this. So what was really the point? Where will all this saved money be going? Nobody knows. Well, it'll probably go like to NASA or something. You know what I'm saying? Because it was $93 billion. You know. A lot of people on welfare don't vote. He said, I hope going forward, this will encourage more people to get out and vote blue in every election. Now, you has to be a fool out here. Damn it, she's probably AI. She's probably AI. You say, what y'all keep checking for? Wait. What y'all keep checking for if I ain't have it before? What makes you think I have it now? That's what's up. You say, but we have money for wars. Yeah, it's kind of like when you was a child and you asked your mama for some money and she said, I ain't got no money, baby, but when it's something that she want to do, she pull out some money on your ass. And it's like, I will save it for a rainy day and shit like that. I be like, it's raining every time I ask your ass for something. You know what I'm saying? So that's really like how the government play. Yeah, we got money for this, but we ain't got no money to be feeding y'all grown ass, the one who finna continue to keep having children out here in the doggone street. Shout out to the ladies. Shout out to the women. Shout out to the women. We got to give women props, y'all. We cannot be in society to where we do not clap it up for the ladies out here in these doggone streets. I just want to say congratulations to y'all youngins too. Congratulations to y'all young women who is refusing to be producing these little ugly ass babies out here. Boy, y'all listen. Keep up the fandangling. Do y'all? I think because the women is doing what they want to do by fandangling and really not in like the relationship shit, and y'all not having babies. A lot of people may look at because y'all fandangling and y'all not settling down and having families and getting to know one another at an early age and all that stuff that is messing up society. I don't think so. I truly don't think so. I think the way that it was before y'all was sowing your royal oats could have been the worst way. Because society had done talk y'all into having children early. When y'all already don't be knowing shit. Y'all already not that logical. Not all. But just across the board. And I would think that the older y'all get and you have children, I think that you all have more sense of life. Let's just say it like that. I think that you all make better decisions. As a whole, I think y'all make better decisions. Not all. The older y'all get, I think that y'all do make better decisions. But a whole bunch of y'all still making effed up decisions the older that y'all is. So that's why I say not all. You know, so at least y'all not producing as many YNs as y'all could be producing if y'all weren't giving up your monkey and being in like loving relationships and stuff like that right there. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look. Hide your babies. Hide your kid, man. They finna draft y'all churn. Ain't nothing you can do. Well, it ain't funny. They gonna draft my child. Yeah, they finna draft your baby. You had them. Now, do y'all understand? Women can make the argument, my body, my baby, my body, my baby. You can't tell me what to do with me and my baby. Got it. But y'all ain't finna fight against the automatic draft registration that's coming in December. Oh, it's coming in December. Don't even worry about it. But watch this. Because I think that they, hold on. Now, why I don't see my likes in my, hold on. Hell going on around here? We got 63 with the likes. We should be way above the 63, but let me just keep on talking. A lot of y'all have no idea, which is kind of strange because a lot of y'all have children that's between 18 and 25. And a lot of y'all have not had y'all child to sign up for selective service. And I think the government knew that as time went on, more parents would not have the children signing up for selective services. So what the system decided to go ahead on and do, and y'all probably didn't even know this, when you get your driver's license now, you just signed up for selective services. That's why this story here is kind of strange to me, that they putting out this story that's saying automatic draft registration is coming in December when it's already here. But in case y'all ain't never heard of it, let me go ahead and put up on the screen for you real quick. Bam.
Changes are on the way for how the U.S. military could fill its ranks. Eligible men living in the country will soon be automatically registered for a draft. Amanda Callahan is your reporter live in Hartford to explain what this change means. Amanda.
Aaron, starting in December, men ages 18 to 26 will now be automatically registered for a draft, meaning they no longer have to fill out those registration cards on their own. Now, this does not mean that there will be a draft. However, this move is causing some people to be concerned. A new automatic registration process is in the works for the U.S. military. Beginning in December, eligible men ages 18 to 26 won't have to sign up. They'll be automatically registered for the draft.
I think it's effed up.
25-year-old Davi from Hartford has already registered as part of Connecticut law. Right now, 46 states automatically register eligible men when they get their driver's licenses. But Davi feels it shouldn't be such a forced process.
Now it just seems that everyone is getting really desperate for whatever cause that
Yes, this for men only.
they're trying to have it for.
The U.S. hasn't had a draft since 1973 during the Vietnam War. And this automatic registration will apply to men with green cards, asylum seekers, and undocumented men.
If you're living here and the taxpayers' money and you're, then yeah, I think you should be subject to that too. I think that's great that that's being implemented.
Retired Marine Corps veteran Curtis Rush is the president of the Quinnipiac University Student Veteran Organization, and he's supportive of this upcoming change.
Said they wanted programs, now they have them.
It's not like saying, hey, we're going to war. It's just, hey, you're subject to draft if we need them numbers, like, back in the 1940s when we needed them and we had a reason to fight. And what happens to the next adversary we come across that's, world power like that? I much rather would, I think the country should have that draft just in case, rather than, lose a major war like that.
But Rush believes it won't make a huge difference.
There's so many patriotic people that love fighting for, our country and that are being there for the next big time that we need to step up.
And this doesn't take effect until the end of the year.
Between now and December, if you turn 18, you still have to register for the draft.
Congress would have to vote to approve a draft. Right now, there are penalties in place for eligible men that are not registered, a $250,000 fine, or up to 5 years in prison. Report live in Hartford, Amanda Callahan, Channel
250, 5 years in prison. Remember they tried to draft Muhammad Ali, I think it was, and Muhammad Ali, he went on to jail. He said, we ain't gonna do that right there. But then he ended up going broke. He ended up going broke and stuff like that right there. But he had to bounce back. I think he borrowed money from what's the boxer that he was calling the Manila in Gorilla or Gorilla in Manila or something like that right there. Dog it, I don't forgot the name. But yeah. So it's like, yo, chat. Well, as long as you don't get like no driver's license, you ain't got to sign up. No, you ain't got to sign up. But boy, we hit your head with that 250. Knowing that the 250 is not gonna get paid. The 250 ain't gonna get paid out here in the doggone street. But we're gonna sit you down for 5 years. We're gonna sit you down for about 5 years. Now notice, I have been seeing posts over the internet to where they have been saying that Congress or the politicians was thinking about having the women sign up for the draft or be included in the draft, but they can't get it to a vote or something like that. That's just what I was seeing. I don't know how true that right there is, but because we watch a lot of things and a lot of things they may be AI. But do y'all understand that they will not put women up for a draft, but y'all want us to be equal? That's why a lot of times I have to point out to you dudes that, dog, we don't get treated the same. We don't get treated the same. And for you all to believe that women is equal to men, something is clearly wrong with y'all. A lot of y'all still got that mindset of women are cheering first. Shit. Why? The child have not added nothing to society yet anyway. The woman is weaker than the man. What you mean? Women insuring for why? Huh? Think I'm going down with the ship? You got me shit. Listen, hell no. My life, I come before you though. Even in the alphabet, I come before you. But there's a lot of you people be like, save yourself. I'll be okay. Run, get out of here. Take the boat and just go. I'll be right on that boat with a blanket. Swim faster. It's cold. Hold on to the side of the boat. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would see all these bitches and damn it, they cheering on that goddamn boat, and I'm in the water, cold, catching hypothermia real quick. Boy, y'all gotta play up, man. All right, man. But it's a whole bunch of y'all players that still see women. Y'all see women as adults, but y'all don't treat them as adults. Y'all see them as equals, but don't treat them as adults, as being like a grown person. They're only grown in certain situations, you know what I'm saying? And it has nothing to do with it. Damn it, they never grown when it come down to accountability or no shit like that right there. No. They be grown like when it's your mama, or when it's like the mother of the church or something like that right there. When it's an elder or something like that. She's an adult. When she speak, you supposed to listen. So now she's an adult. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm just trying to tell y'all players, ain't no way in the hell, our lives, our males' lives is expendable. Expendable. That's why our holiday ain't worth a damn. And when we die, I don't even think that we be missed like that. I really don't think that we be let a woman die in the family. Oh, we gonna talk about her for years. Oh man, I can't. Yeah. When the last time you talked about the dead males that's in your life? Huh? Yeah. We are expendable. So they ain't gonna well, I don't think that they will ever put women on the draft, although they want to run every goddamn thing. Run your head down there to that office and sign that paper there. Huh? Yeah. Since y'all got power, like y'all be, I control stuff. You can't tell me what. All right, then. If you want to be like that right there, then go on down there and fill out that paperwork. Y'all want to be equal and stuff. Yeah. Just saying. He said, especially if you had insurance. Yeah. Yep. Doggone shame out here. But anyway. We have a player who they were saying was an illegal or he's not a citizen, but then they say that he is a citizen or something like that right now. Boy, when I tell you, ladies, I told y'all, y'all just keep getting knocked off and y'all ain't really paying attention. But we have a player went up to a Fort Myers gas station and killed the clerk. He say he went up to the gas station to kill the clerk.
We're on top of breaking news from the courtroom in the case of a woman murdered outside a Fort Myers gas station.
Prosecutors say the accused killer, Robert Joaquin, confessed to police he had gone to the gas station last Thursday specifically to kill her. He was in court this morning for a hearing. The Department of Homeland Security said he's an undocumented immigrant from Haiti. However, the state attorney's office says that's not the case. They say he is here legally. Police say Joaquin is the man in this video at the D&D grocery and gas station on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard at Highland Avenue. Right now, our Gulf Coast News reporter is live outside Lee County Courthouse where Joaquin appeared this morning.
And Jackie, what else did you hear in the courtroom?
Well, I just got out of the courtroom where I saw Joaquin, and he stood in front of the judge. He is the man accused of murdering that mother at the D&D grocery store last Thursday for his motions hearing. And the lead detective in this case said that he actually recognized Joaquin because he is a suspect in another case that they've been working on for months. And he also said that Joaquin admitted that he went there specifically with the intent to kill that mother.
What she
Did he specifically tell you that he went there to kill the victim in this particular case?
He did.
This is video of the state attorneys showing Dwashin the attack at the D&D grocery and gas station along MLK Jr. Boulevard in court. Detectives say when they found Dwashin, he was wearing the same outfit as the security footage, but he had a different shirt on. They found the yellow shirt he was wearing in this picture in his backpack. The lead detective said he recognized Dwashin when he arrested him.
He's a suspect in another case we have.
When the officers arrested him, they say Dwashin admitted he was at the gas station 2 days prior and decided to go back and kill her. The detective said he admitted he wore the same outfit so the victim would recognize him.
Oh, so he ain't bays. Go ahead, though.
Detectives say he purposely hit her car with a hammer to get her to come outside so that he could kill her.
Damn. Because y'all do know, like at the gas stations and stuff, they got like the bulletproof windows and stuff like that right there. He used it. Got to be more careful. He used a way to get her ass outside. That was slick, though. Real slick.
The state attorneys also said that Dwashin is actually here legally under a temporary protected status, despite Homeland Security saying that he's here illegally and that he will be deported. Ultimately, the judge decided that he will remain in jail without bond until trial because he is too dangerous to be released to the public.
He is like a little dangerous, though, man, when you find a way to get somebody to come outside from behind the protection. He found a way to get that baby from behind protection. Got to be more careful. Oh, man. Y'all listen. Now, I kind of think that could have happened to, like, the best of us. I think it could have happened to, like, the best of us. I'm going to go ahead on and just keep it 100. I think that shit. Because just think about it like right now. If you look out your window and somebody hit your damn car, you going outside. You going outside. And the crazy thing about it is that she could not have a firearm on the job. If somebody do the shit like at your crib, don't come outside without that fire. Don't you bring your hot ass outside without that dog on fire, because if somebody is bold enough to hit your shit and stand there, they got some, dog. They really, truly do got some, man. So be careful with people. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm trying to help. Oh, we have an example of Watch 23 in your damn. Come on in, sit yourselves right on down. We had 94 with the thumbs up. We need some more. We should be over 100. We at 95. If you're new around here, subscribe. And make sure if you old around here, please check your subscriptions. Please check to see if you done hit the thing, the notification thing, to get the little bell thing, and make sure that you click on all notifications or something like that right there, because the numbers are still down when it come down to that right there. And y'all know how they be unsubscribing y'all and unbelling y'all. So help a player out. We at 96. I'm doing a whole bunch of talking, and I'm still not at 100. I'm doing a whole bunch of talking, still not at 100. That's problematic. 32 past the hour. I need my 100. Dog. Sorry. Give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all at 102. Let's keep the party going. This is an example of watch your 12, your 3, your 6, and your 9. We got a team. Who done been slashed in the neck from behind while walking with his little lala. He is walking closer to the road and keeping his little lala up against the building so she'll be safe. He probably, like a lot of people say, well, he was raised right.
The story you'll only see here on 12. A mother and son watching the moments the teenage boy was attacked after school by a group of 3 knife men, brought to tears after realizing they were trying to stab him in the neck. Police still on the search tonight for that trio. News 12's Mike Lamort has the story tonight.
Hugo Reyes and his girlfriend were just trying to get home yesterday after school, but police say these masked men had other plans for the young couple. One of them running by with a knife can be seen trying to stab the 16-year-old in the neck before chasing the high schoolers down the block. Hugo ran home as fast as he could, knowing it could have meant life or death.
Take my son away from me for no reason.
The teenager and his mother watched the attack in horror as we gathered surveillance video, believing Hugo's attackers were on a mission that afternoon to to kill him.
Well, I don't even know their name. I don't know what school they go to. They probably don't even know me.
Hugo and his family now left with more questions than answers. Back at the scene of his unprovoked attack near 2560 East Tremont Avenue.
What's in your head to like go harm somebody that has not done nothing to you?
The aspiring mechanic says he's lucky to be alive, showing us his wounds while he was at the hospital. The knifeman was fast, but Hugo's jacket caught most of the blade.
Thank God I'm here today to like talk to my mom, laugh and cheer over my mom, talk to my siblings and stuff.
Hospital, and 2 stitches later, his family is calling on other kids to stay alert.
Please be aware of your surroundings. I could have been right now planning for a funeral for my son.
A family relieved to be together tonight, but seeking justice as police search for Hugo's attackers. In Westchester Square, Mike.
Now I just want to talk to the mama. I like what you just said, that you could have just been planning your baby funeral.
To be together
right?
tonight, but seeking justice as police search for Hugo's
surroundings. I could have been right now planning for a funeral for my.
You could have been planning for a funeral for your son, and right at this moment, sister, I want you to just think about this right here. Just have a little one thought. Do you got insurance for your baby? Just right at this moment, do you got insurance for your baby? You probably don't went 16 years without no damn insurance. Do you got insurance for your baby? Go online right now and get some insurance for your baby. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Hilla Lala. Shout out to Hilla Lala. Hilla Lala went to chasing after the stabbers.
Couple. One of them running by with a knife can be seen trying to stab the 16-year-old in the neck before chasing the high schoolers down the block. Hugo ran home as fast as he could, knowing it could have meant life or death.
I don't like how she fell right there, though. What? Lady girlfriend, why is you falling, running, trying to down the chase after or help out a block? You know what I'm
Hugo
saying?
ran home as fast as he could,
knowing right here.
It could have meant life or death.
Take my son away from me.
Now a lot of people may say, damn, he ran and he left it a lala. They may look at him and, oh, dog, you done left your little lala and they out here trying to kill you. Shout out to the track star, huh? And I just want to say to a player, your first decision was your best decision, playboy. Your first decision was your best decision, because all you saw was them coming after you. Your best decision. Out of there, pimp. Good job, playboy. Good job. Remember, watch your back out here. Them fools out here be on the hunt. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You never know. And they probably mad that you got the girl that you got, player. They probably mad that you got the little la right there. And they can't get them down. They be hanging out together, playing video games and shit, and they can't get them no monkey. And you just by yourself, just got you a nice little something. And listen. I can believe that the mama let her come over there and spend the night and damn it, or at least stay around there until like 11. You know what I'm saying? She can come over any doggone time that she want to, because that here baby, that here little la, you know what I'm saying? So hey, yeah though, man, you got yourself one, playboy. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Now, then, boy, y'all come on in and hit the thumbs up button, man. This whole good little STD Friday out here. Remember, we do not protect ourselves. You go ahead on the smash whoever that you had done seen outside today that you was willing to give it to. You saw him, you like, there it is. Oh, yeah, when I was speaking on who did Muhammad Ali have to borrow money from, I think that was Joe Frazier, because you wrote it in the thing. I think that was Joe, because he would not go off the war. He said, them people ain't done nothing to us. Them people ain't done nothing to me. Them people ain't done nothing to us. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to player for standing on this square. Damn, I had one. I know I got some. Oh, and in case y'all miss anything from this week, in case y'all miss any of the lovely show from this week, let me go and put it back up on the screen for you. Roughly 83% of y'all children read below efficiency. You talking about doggy children? Hold on, let me make sure that y'all can see it right. Bam. Remember that right there. 50. Both fourth graders scored at or or above proficiency in reading, meaning roughly 83%, are below proficiency, with some estimates citing 85%. So let's just go ahead on with like the 85% just to round it off. You know what I'm saying? Your children still out here failing. I know it's Friday and y'all finna get on out here and have a good time out here in these doggone streets and not helping your children read and all that fly stuff right there. But yeah. They still failing up under your authority. Up under your jurisdiction. Sure, failing. Get that off the screen. Let's go on and get into this right here. We got a sad story, y'all. Damn it, we got a sad one. Let me go on and do it like this right here. We have a mother. It's like we always have a mother. Y'all ladies be losing y'all churn too much for me. Y'all be losing y'all self and y'all be losing y'all churn out here, man. So y'all do need protection. Anyway, what could a 3-year-old have done? What could a 3-year-old? Because we're speaking about a 3-year-old. A mother wants to know what could a 3-year-old have done to make a person shoot her baby. In Atlanta, a mother speaks after her son done got shot out here, man. They dead. They got shot and he ain't did nothing to nobody, you know? Gonna put this on up. It got to be more careful. Here you go.
6 Atlanta police are investigating a shooting that killed a 3-year-old boy. This all happened early Sunday morning on Washington Street in Southwest Atlanta.
Atlanta News First Tracy McPeer is at Atlanta Police Headquarters on Peachtree Street. Tracy, you spoke with the victim's mother. What did she tell you?
Well, Denisha Lyons tells me her son Armani was a joyful child who loved playing. She says he loved monster trucks and he loved Spider-Man. Now she says she wants answers and justice for his death.
It finally hit me yesterday at the funeral home that this really happened. He really gone. I'm not gonna see him again. That's it. There's no more laughing, no more playing. No, nothing.
It's been 3 days since 3-year-old Armani Lyons was killed at these apartments on Washington Street in Southwest Atlanta. 3 days filled with tragedy and grief for his mother Denisha, and 3 days without any real answers.
Nobody's saying nothing. Nobody's coming forward. They don't know. They clueless, and it's like, y'all know nothing. It was a child. He was a baby. He didn't even get to see life for real.
Lyons says she dropped her son at a longtime babysitter's apartment before she headed to work at the airport late Saturday night. And then just hours later, she got a phone call from Atlanta police to go to Grady Hospital.
I'm not even 100% sure what happened. All they told me was he been shot, get to Grady. I got to Grady, they set me in a room, and they say he was gone.
Armani's grandmother is also asking for answers.
You say, and really 3 days with no tears on their face. I'm trying to it'd be shocking to me. It really, really do.
City of Atlanta, get to work. You have cameras out here, so it's something on these cameras.
She shared with me the last picture she took with Armani on Friday.
Sometimes it's hard.
A family now asking for justice for a life cut short.
Turn yourself in. Why you do it? What did the 3-year-old possibly do to you that made you shoot him?
Shout out to Rockhound Radio for the $3 cash shop. You said that 3-year-old was his ops.
Now there will be a candlelight vigil in honor of Armani tomorrow night at the apartment complex where he was killed on Washington Street. That will take place at 6:30. And Denisha tells me his funeral will be on Saturday. If you'd like to help with that, we have a GoFundMe link on our website.
Now they say what she said, that there's a candlelight, and the candlelight would have been like the day. So that means that I should be able to find the candlelight video. But I just want to bag up real quick. Because of what she said at the end. Listen.
What did he do to you that made
right. Watch it.
What did the 3-year-old possibly do to you that made you shoot him?
What did a 3-year-old do to you that made you shoot him. So in my mind, she telling us that he got shot by somebody who was inside the house. That's what she's saying. He got shot by somebody that was inside the house, and it was done intentionally. That's what she's saying. But I thought that they didn't say that the child got shot inside the house, did it?
On Washington,
well, got shot by somebody inside the house. They said that she dropped the child off, a long-time babysitter, because she had to go to work, and then the child had done got shot.
To go to Grady Hospital before she headed to work at the airport late Saturday night. And then just hours later, she got a phone call from Atlanta police to go to Grady Hospital.
I'm not even 100% sure what happened.
See, she still don't know what happened. So, but is anybody gonna tell us, did the shot come from outside or inside?
All they told me was, he been shot, get to Grady. I got to Grady. They set me in a room, and they say he was gone.
Armani's grandmother is also asking for answers.
I don't understand, but anyway, let's see if we can find out a quick a vigil or something. It got to be a vigil, and it's just crazy because they didn't say whether he was shot from the outside or the inside. I hate these little partial ass stories. Like it really bothers me. It upsets me. It upsets me. So let's see. Bam, bam, bam. It's 2 years. 2 year Philly. Oh, so that's out of Philly. Oh, that's another child. Oh man, he looked just like that one we just had a thing. Oh wait. Oh, and he got shot on Easter. Got to be more careful. Hold on. Nope. So they didn't put the vigil up. They didn't put the vigil up. All right, cool. So, but we got to GoFundMe, though. We got to GoFundMe. Let me go and put a GoFundMe up if y'all would like to support the family. Right now, you say Forever 3. Forever 3. Justice, and support for Armani Lyons. They want 4,000 in Atlanta. They want 4,000, 4 stacks. Asking for 4,000. They got 2478. Y'all please do remember, around here at the Willie Williams Show, we do have a GoFundMe ourselves for the number 3 channel out here in East Street. I need support. Links down there in the description. Our hearts are completely broken as we share the tragic loss of our beloved baby, Amari Deshaun Lyons, on Easter. Oh, he did get shot on Easter, April the 5. Our sweet Armani was taken from us far too soon due to senseless gun violence. He was only 3 years old and would have been turning 4 on May the 3rd. Armani was full of life, joy, and innocent, a bright light who brought smiles to everyone he met. No family is ever prepared for a loss like this. I don't agree. We are asking for your support during this unimaginable time to help cover funeral arrangements and to give Armani the peaceful homegoing he deserves. That damn word. Every donation, share, and prayer means more than words can express. If you are unable to give, please continue to keep our family lifted in y'all thoughts. Rest peacefully. Baby Armani, you will forever be loved and never forgotten. Just hashtag just for Armani. Hashtag on too soon. Hashtag forever 3. Yeah, only 4,000. That's a 3-year-old. We can at least get like a quarter. We can at least get like 25 for them, can't it? Come on, now y'all got to come together as a damn community. What are we doing? Hold on. Shout out to our Dawson Trap for the $2 cash shot. He say, baby was wait. Baby was greedy and ate someone Easter candy. Oh no, you saying he done got popped over Easter candy? Got to be more careful. Look at him. Look at him. No family is ever prepared for a loss like this. There's a lot of families who is prepared for a loss, and that is. I'm gonna respond like this because typically when I read the GoFundMe's, they speak like this right before they say that that they wasn't prepared for a funeral. They say this typically when they is about to say or finna say, this is unimaginable time and we was not prepared, we was not ready. And I'm here to say that there's a whole bunch of people who was prepared for loss. And I would call them responsible people. There's a whole bunch of responsible people who was prepared for the loss. That's why you have insurance on self and on children if you got it. Now, if you ain't got no damn kids, it's hell. You just go out and die. You know what I'm saying? The state of barrier, don't even worry about it. But listen, if y'all would like to help out the family, they only want 4 stacks. They can get that right there from a rapper. Go to Forever 3, Justice and Support for Amari Lyons. Sad story. Old young player done lost his life for whatever reason, whatever had done happened. And maybe the mother will find out. Maybe she won't. Sad story. Moving right along. I ain't gonna read much of you. Got to be more careful. Where we want to go? We want to talk about, we got to go to the restaurant. We're going to the restaurant out here in the doggone street. Our mouths will never fail. And I don't know if this situation was because of mouth. I'm going to assume that this situation that I'm about to go on and talk about is because of mouth. Because I know us. I know us as in humans. And when y'all get shot on y'all jobs, it is because of your mouth. Have y'all ever known somebody to get shot on the job who wasn't saying anything? Do y'all know anybody who had done got shot, who had done walked away from a disagreement? Ever? Y'all ain't heard a story. Y'all ain't heard me do a story. This person was arguing with the employee, and the employee just walked away, and just so happened the person shot him and killed him. I don't remember a story like that right there. But anyway, got to go on out here to St. Louis County. They say at a Steak and Shake. A Steak and Shake. Now is this one of our studs? Maybe one of our stud sisters who done got shot out here, man. For whatever reason, we don't know. By getting into an argument with a customer.
Questions remain unanswered in the killing of a woman who is working a Steak and Shake drive-thru. The victim's family is speaking this evening about this violent attack. The shooting happened late last night in North St. Louis County. That Steak and Shake is in Spanish Lake along 270. It's where Dunn Road and Bell Fountain Road meet at the interstate. This shooting appears to be over food. So let's get more from our Shoshana Stahl, who is live at 5 from that Steak and Shake tonight. Shoshana.
Yeah, Corey, I spoke to the victim's mom out here in the parking lot of the Steak and Shake earlier this morning. She tells me her daughter had only worked here for about 3 to 4 months, and she loved coming to work. Now she's trying to wrap her head around how her daughter could be killed simply just doing her job.
It's never that serious to take a person's life over some fast food.
Tamala Washington was woken up by her family this morning to the news her daughter, Chauncia Lachelle Meekins, was killed while working at the Steak and Shake in North St. Louis County Wednesday night.
I couldn't believe it. I just talked to my daughter. We was talking about her birthday. She wanted me to cook a special meal, her favorite meal. Her birthday is April the 23rd of this month. Instead of celebrate her birthday, I will be burying my daughter.
Sad right there. Shout out to Nova for the $5 super chat. Say, Willie, can you turn your mic up a little bit? You say your mic. You say the video is fine. Can y'all hear me? Is anybody else having a problem? Anybody else having a problem? Because I be like project. Or can you not hear me when I like turn to the side or something like that right there? But when I'm like this, can you hear me? Because I'm projecting my voice. Like I'm throwing my voice out there. And the volumes, they stay the same. But just let me know. Just let me know. You said the sound is great. Your mic is perfect. That's what's up. Appreciate that. Y'all come on in and say no audio issues tonight. That's what's up. Bam, bam, bam. Say I'm good. Okay, here we go.
For some senseless act.
St. Louis County Police say around 11:30 Wednesday night, 2 workers were shot after a confrontation at the drive-thru. Washington says the Steak and Shake manager told her it was over the customer asking for more onion rings. Chauncia was weeks away from celebrating her 33rd birthday.
She's loving, caring, friendly. She loves to party. She would give you the shirt off her back if she had it. There's nothing she wouldn't do for anybody that she tried to help.
Another worker was also injured, but is expected to survive.
We should no longer be surprised. The rate of violence that is happening in the St. Louis metropolitan area should be alarming to all of us.
James Clark with the Urban League says their community outreach programs like Urban Therapy and the Gun Violence De-Escalation Network are working. But the culture around violence, he says, is rapidly changing.
Crime and violence is becoming a more and more accepted and expected culture. And how do we begin to look at what we're currently doing that is getting results? How do we begin to come up with new adaptations to what we're doing?
And Clark says that includes businesses adding de-escalation training into customer service training. Chauncia's mother has one message to the people who killed her daughter.
Please come forward and turn yourself in. You took somebody's daughter, somebody's auntie, somebody's cousin away from them. That's all I want. It's justice for my daughter. That's all I'm asking.
I don't think nobody gonna turn themselves in. Don't nobody want to go to jail, baby. Don't nobody want to go to jail for murder. It's just, But listen, it just said something. You just said that the companies need to do some type of training.
And how do we begin to look at what we're currently doing that is getting results? How do we begin to come up with new adaptations to what?
No, this ain't even over fries. This is over onion rings. It ain't even fries. I don't.
We're doing.
And Clark says that includes businesses adding de-escalation training.
Businesses adding de-escalation training. Y'all do know why they just said for businesses to add de-escalation training. Because she got shot because of her mouth. She got shot because she didn't understand conflict resolution at the good old age of 32, about to turn 33. That's why they said companies need to do de-escalation training. They can only train the employees. And it's crazy. Well, it's not crazy. It is a fact that there's a hell of a lot of us have no idea how to de-escalate. This is why we always dying out here in these streets. We don't know how to de-escalate, especially a female. Especially the female, especially dark-haired female. They don't know how to de-escalate. I say especially, not excluding the men don't know how to de-escalate. That's how they be getting killed too. I'm trying to tell y'all something.
Customer service training. Chauncia's
and customer service training. So that means that she failed in de-escalation and customer service.
Mother has one message to the people who killed her daughter.
Please come forward and turn yourself in. It's justice for my daughter. That's all I'm asking.
It's like she used to probably be like a baddie back in the day, though, huh? No?
St. Louis County Police haven't released any information about the potential suspects and don't have anyone in custody right now. If you know anything about this shooting, you're asked to either call St. Louis County Police or Crime Stoppers. Reporting live in North County, Shoshana Stahl.
You mean to tell me that they have nobody in custody? They have no idea. They have no idea of who shot her. Not now idea. Bitch ain't got a thought of who it may be. You mean to tell me Shake and Shake ain't got, I say Shake and Shake. Steak and Shake ain't got no cameras? What is they out here doing with their money? Is it crazy? Here we go.
And a mother is demanding answers after her daughter was shot and killed while working a late-night shift at Steak and Shake. Investigators say it all started with a drive-through dispute and ended with bullets flying. This happened last night on Bell Fountain Road in North St. Louis.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because isn't it cameras everywhere, or is that what we just believe, that there's cameras everywhere?
County, our Megan Kernan has been on scene all afternoon.
Megan.
Mike, this Steak and Shake is closed today after 32-year-old Chauncia Meekins was killed here and this drive-thru now boarded up. We talked to her mother, who tells us this was completely senseless.
So they shot through the glass. Remember, y'all, 2 employees done got hit now. One dead, one in critical, or one is surviving.
And says no one should lose their life over something as simple as fast food.
And that's where we mess up at. The mother said that nobody should lose their job, to lose their life just for doing their job. She just said nobody should lose their life over fast food.
Something as simple as fast food.
Something as simple as fast food. That's not why she lost her life. That's where we be missing the whole goddamn thing at. We be missing it. It's not. That's what started it. The food is what started. The fast food is what started it. That's not why that baby lost her life. That baby lost her life because she didn't know how to conflict resolute and have good customer service. She didn't know how to control this. She didn't know how to be, what is that word that women be saying? I want a man who is emotionally intelligent or some shit like that right there. Know how to control his emotions and all that fly stuff. She didn't know how to control her emotions. I know what y'all thinking, but you don't know what customer did to her, and she was probably just retaliating. And if she did, she did. I have no idea what the customer did. But the one thing that we can all agree on, the customer is alive. Huh? I don't hear you now. The customer is alive and well, probably smoking on a J right now. Hell, probably eating some onion rings.
Police say it started around 11:30 last night with a confrontation in the drive-thru between customers inside a car and employees. During the argument, one of the people in the car pulled out a gun, shot through the window, and sped away. Chauncey Meekins was hit and killed. Another employee was shot, but is expected to survive. Meekins' mother says she had just talked to her daughter a few hours before this happened. She says she rushed here after seeing posts online, only to find shattered glass, her daughter's car, and a scene she says she'll never forget.
Been shot at Steak and Shake over some French fries. I just want to know why. Why would you shoot her? You didn't have to shoot her or the other employee. I just wish they find the person who did this and bring justice to my family. I just want my baby back.
Meekins' mother says her daughter started working here a few months ago, juggling multiple jobs, and was looking forward to celebrating her birthday in just 2 weeks. Police have not released any kind of suspect description and are still looking for the shooter. If you have any information, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 866-371-TIPS.
You say that she was working multiple jobs out here in these streets. It's difficult. It's difficult out here in these streets right now. You know what I'm saying? We just now I do understand. Yeah. The baby done lost her life behind some food, but it's not just about the food. It's about behavior. It's about the behavior about the food. You know, just saying. And speaking of what somebody just said in the comment section about when they get the robots out here. When they put these robots out here, y'all ass ain't gonna have no damn job. Hold on. Wait. I'm glad that you said that because I saved this. Hold on. This right here is a real thing. And it's, damn it, I did a video about this place some years ago. Look.
The world's first ever fully autonomous AI-powered restaurant has opened, complete with burger flipping bots.
This automated grill gives the meat its sizzle as this restaurant goes robotic.
For this burger, it will take about 120 seconds.
Cali Express by Flippy is the world's first AI-powered eatery. There's new technology outside the kitchen, too. A cheeseburger. Order kiosks use facial recognition to remember you, your favorite food, and how you like to pay. Then watch the robots work. No humans required.
We can't get enough people to come out to work on fryers and grills and their dangerous jobs. And this automation helps solve a lot of those issues.
62% of restaurants report being understaffed. Industry experts say most of those unfilled jobs could be done by robots.
California.
I did a commercial. Well, I did a video about the McDonald's fully automated. I think that was out there in California too. Fully automated. Yeah. They say what 70% of jobs or positions is unfilled. But then again, they be shocked why they unfilled. And I do understand. People don't want to work for you know, the minimum wage and the $10 and shit like that, right there. I do understand. I understand, which is still kind of strange to me because when your ass broke, bitch, they were paying $5. At least go get the $5. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do like 100% of the work, you know. Just do a little something to keep going hour, so you can make some money and shit, so you can get your little outfit, you know what I'm saying, until you can find you a better job. But these folk ain't working for that little bit. But don't worry. Don't worry, because they're just going to keep adding robots.
That's where the world's first ever fully autonomous AI-powered restaurant has opened.
This thing say understaffed cause they, yep, this is what I was about to say. Well, this is what I started to talk about. Understaffed because they are underpaid. So instead of paying people, use millions to make a robot restaurant. Got it? Yeah. Yeah. They keep throwing out this number. We have all of these positions, and these positions is not being taken. Well, hell, y'all, yeah. I do understand that you're not supposed to be able to take care of a family of 4 at a fast food restaurant. Not as no damn regular crew member. Fast food for teenagers and young adults. You know what I'm saying? That's literally what it used to be. But do y'all know the teenagers don't want to work fast food? That's a problem. But don't worry. Listen, do not worry. They not begging y'all. They not begging y'all. They just finna shift, or they are shifting their money to where it needs to go so they can get their product out here to the public. And the same ones who don't want to work there, guess what they are going to do? Find some money from somewhere and patronize that company that uses the robots. We wild out here. But don't worry. We have another company who is really, really hiring. In case y'all haven't seen it, we have a company who is going on launching a nationwide hiring. Nationwide hiring. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. Say robots gonna be fighting over meat and mongoose. Especially when they start training themselves. That's what's up. Listen, Burger King, man. Burger King is launching some great out here. Look. Burger King is looking to hire up to 60,000 new workers across nearly 6,500 U.S. restaurants. I was just talking about Burger King just the other day, and I was like, how the hell is Burger King still open? Because if you pass by the Burger Kings, you really don't see like the Burger Kings being thick. You know what I'm saying? The lines don't be bagged up and none of that fly shit right there. McDonald's, this McDonald's stay thick. McDonald's, I don't give a damn where I go at in the country. McDonald's stay thick. Burger King don't stay thick. But now they're hiring. Listen, man, they need team members. Team member can earn $10 to $15, you know. Shift coordinators. Shift coordinator. Hey, you got to tell on somebody to be a shift coordinator. A shift coordinator is a shift lead / supervisor. Can make from $13 to $17 an hour. A general manager, $45 to $55 per year. You say pay varies depending on locations and franchises. Question: would you work for Burger King? I would work for Burger King. I would work. Listen, I'm putting in the application for a general manager. Willie, do you have general manager skills? Since you asked, yes. Yes, I do. Even if I don't, yes, I do. Let me explain. Let me explain to y'all how this shit work. Watch this. Think about a company. Think about a restaurant that has closed. Always listen. If you never tell a lie that can be proven otherwise. Think about a company that has been closed, that has closed down. And if you is from somewhere else and you have relocated to somewhere, just think about the company that had done closed that was in your old city or state, you know. Tell them, and listen, you could have been a crew member then. A shift manager or something like that. A shift coordinator, a team leader. Tell them people that you was a general manager. They can't prove it. I'm trying to help y'all get some paper out here in the doggone street. Now, I know what you're thinking. My God won't allow me to tell lies. I don't believe that. I do not believe in that right there. Listen, boy, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Listen, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Do y'all know? I have lived in multiple states, right? Do y'all know in all them states that I have lived in, I put my applications in, I was always better than what I was back in Miami, man. Who? I was never at the bottom with the companies that I work for, according to my applications that I put in. Oh, hell no. I have been in a supervisor position all my life, man. I'm trying to tell y'all something. They can't prove it, though. You got to stand on something. And nowadays, we have this thing called the internet. You all can call the internet. If you've worked anywhere, you've paid attention to management. You've paid attention to management. I want y'all to understand this right here. You've possibly said they get paid all that damn money and they don't do as much work as we do. If you've worked fast food, you knew how to run the store a lot of times. You knew how to run everything that was going on. The only thing that you wasn't doing was taking the phone calls and shit like that right there inside the office. You was probably ordering the foods, and you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all had to deal with the deliveries. Come on now. A lot of y'all had to sign the delivery papers. Come on now. Don't act like you don't have the skills. Stop acting like that. Can't nobody. Remember, they can't prove it though. You just got to stand on all fours. Well, not all fours, that's like doggy style. But you got to stand on all twos and act like you have done general management before. What are we talking about? Watch a movie. It's not that difficult. Yeah, management is basically handling the employees. Yeah, you got to make schedules and stuff like that right there. Listen, you can ask ChatGPT how to make a schedule. Huh? You can watch YouTube and learn how to be a general manager on YouTube before you go in for the interview. You just have to change up your wording to be professional. Take your mindset out of the streets and place your mindset in a boss position, because that's all a general manager is, a boss. Don't you want to be a boss? I'm trying to help, man. Listen, and they talk about 60,000 jobs. And if everybody don't go out there and put in for the general manager jobs, throw some shit up against the wall. It might stick. It might stick. And shout out to remember I did the stories about the nurses who have gotten caught, who have not even been satisfied and certified, who have not even taken the NCLEX, who have not even gone to school, but they have fooled the shit out of the hospitals. They done been nurses 6 months to a year and done great jobs. That's because they took time out to watch Nurse Jackie. What y'all thought it was? Huh? They took the time out to watch all of the nursing shows and went in there and went to doing the damn job. They know how to chart and everything, man. Man, they know how to do trach. They know how to do this. They all in the ER and trauma unit. They know baby and delivery and shit. And ain't been to school nowhere. You got to, man. A lot of y'all watch TV for entertainment, dog. We got to start watching television for education. Yeah, they know how to take vitals. All that fly shit. They know how to pass meds. Huh? A lot of them do get tired of being bedbound. You know, they don't want to work bedbound and shit like that. But listen, they get the job. Yeah, you better fake it till you make it for real, though. So if any one of y'all need jobs right now, Burger King is hiring. Move right along. I ain't going to eat much of you. got to be more careful. Y'all don't be out here stupid, but I ain't never did that job before. Yeah. Damn, watch Grey's Anatomy and shit. Listen, I love them shows. I think I don't watch every. Hold on. Give me a list of all of the hospital television shows. Let me just throw something out here for you. Grey's Anatomy, ER, House, General Hospital, Private Practice, The Good Doctor, Nurse Jackie, The Resident, Good Sam, Scrubs, Getting On, Chicago Med, New Amsterdam, Cold Black, Royal Pains, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. Bam, that's what I'm talking about. I watched all them. I love them type of shows. It's a learning thing, dog. You got to, and Grey's Anatomy is on that list. But you got to stop being entertained. Don't just be entertained. Learn something. Chicago Med is a good one too. Oh, The Pit. The Pit is new. The Pit is new. I made it through four episodes, and then I had to go on and do something else. But I got to get back to it. The Pit good too. The Pit good as hell out here. St. Elsewhere. Listen, I went on Pluto. I think the Pluto app. They got them old. Well, that was the Roku channel. The Roku channel, I think they got St. Elsewhere. And I watched like the first few St. Elsewheres, and I'm like, oh my God, look at the old actors and shit out there. I remember them. I didn't know that they was on St. Elsewhere. And I'm like, wow, this is cool. This is really, really cool, man. But yeah. Oh, and for all of you overqualified people, let me explain how y'all be getting denied for overqualified, for being overqualified. Quincy MD, that's what I'm talking about. Emergency is one too. Yeah. You said that you just finished St. Denis Medical. Yeah, man, the medical shows is the shit, dog, for real. If you go, let's say that you're going to apply for Burger King. Let's say that you're going to apply for Burger King and you is applying for a shift coordinator. Don't put on the application that you have a double doctorate. Don't put on there that you got a master's and a bachelor's in economics. Don't. That's not the place for it, dog. Like your degree in certain positions. Listen, if you going for a general manager, and a lot of times they like for you to have at least a AA. At least a AA. That's what they want you to have, and or experience. But y'all do know that they will take experience over the AA. But if you have your masters and shit, you know what I'm saying? You got your bachelor's in nursing and shit like that right there. You got your BSc, your MSc, your MSNBC, your CNN, your NBC, your ABC. You got all that fly stuff right there. You got everything. Only put you have an associate's degree when you filling out for a general manager for Burger King. Your BSc license don't got nothing to do with nothing. Your master's, your PhD, your double doctorate, nothing to do with burgers. See, that's when they go to saying, well, I'm sorry. Oh, this would have been a nice fit, but you're overqualified. Like, bitch, I'm broke. What do you mean I'm overqualified? I ain't got no goddamn money. If they about to take everything from me, you gonna tell me I'm overqualified? But listen, that's because y'all be putting y'all long-ass resumes. Put on there that you stay with your mama. Put on there that you stay with your mama. I don't know, dog. A lot of y'all, and then y'all got the nerve to pull up in these fancy ass $70,000, $80,000 cars and shit, man. You overqualified and you over perpetrating right now. You know what I'm saying? You done pulled up in the vehicle more expensive than the person who was trying to hire you for the damn job. Stop it. Borrow your little cousin car. You know what I'm saying? Take an Uber. Take an Uber and let them people know that your ass desperate as hell. But no, we got to be cute. We got to have on all our jewels and diamonds and shit like that right there coming up in there for a damn job. Stop it. Cut it out. I'm trying to help. Can we move right along? I think we can move right along. What do we have? Talk about jobs. Listen, shout out to my Hispanic brothers and sisters out here that say, habla español. Habla español. Can't be out here sipping. You can't be sipping and trucking, but you can't be and trucking. Well, you can, but you can't be. You know what I'm saying? Finna go ahead on to show y'all a little something, boy, when you get caught out there in these streets like this right here. We got a semi-driver, trucker, Class A. Arrested for swerving. He just swerving. You know what I'm saying? Because it has been windy. It has been windy. But he took a breathalyzer. And damn it, they got him. They got him for 7 times.
It was an unnerving sight on I-75, an 80,000-pound semi-truck swerving in and out of lanes. The driver is accused of being drunk. Thanks for joining us. I'm Luann Sorrell.
Good evening. I'm Hannah McKenzie. So that is the man who went from being behind the wheel to behind bars.
Jesus.
We do have video of him taking a breathalyzer test. There it is. Troopers say he was 7 times over the legal limit for commercial drivers. Fox 35's Marie Edinger joins us live now. So Marie, they also found alcohol in his front seat.
Now that ain't shocking. They say he's 7 times over the limit. He was swerving and shit, so y'all saying that he drunk. Y'all found alcohol in the front seat. Duh. If it was in the back seat, he couldn't get it. Come on now.
Yeah, the trooper was astounded. We saw that on body camera video with him talking with a sheriff's deputy from the Sumter County Sheriff's Office. And I talked with a federal official from the U.S. Motor Safety Administration, and he had even heard about this case. That's how high this has escalated already. And he says getting the driver off the roads is just the first step in this. This terrifying dash camera video shows a semi-truck driver swerving from lane to lane on I-75, almost hitting other drivers multiple times and leading to several 911 calls.
We got like 6 bolos.
A trooper followed the driver and pulled him over.
Nope, face me.
He blew a BAC of .27. That's about 3.5 times the legal limit for regular drivers, nearly 7 times the legal limit for commercial drivers.
Don't suck air, blow out.
This is such a severe case.
He's sucking on it. Oh, my bad.
Word about it already reached people at the...
Hold on. He said, man, don't suck on it.
This is such a severe case. Word about it already reached people at the federal level.
The larger picture of this is that we've got someone who is behind the wheel that is putting
Suck it on.
lives
Hold
at
on.
risk.
BAC of .27. That's about 3.5 times the legal limit for regular drivers, nearly 7 times the legal limit for commercial drivers.
Don't suck air, blow out.
This is such a severe case. Word about it already...
Where the hell his shoes at, too? They got him in that bit barefoot.
Already reached people at the federal level.
The larger picture of this is that we've got
Why he blowing so hard, though?
someone who is behind the wheel that is putting lives
How the hell he blowing that damn hard?
at risk, that has no regard for safety.
The Florida Highway Patrol says the driver was Newman Asimov, who lives in New York but is originally from Uzbekistan. Asimov allegedly told the trooper he'd been drinking Buzz Balls. Troopers say
He's been drinking Buzz Balls.
they found 3 of those canned cocktails open in the car, including one on the driver's side cup holder with a straw in it. Asimov's arrest report details him leaning against the wall and trying to walk to the back of his trailer, quote, climbing inside to lay face down on a 2-foot-tall pallet of boxes, groaning loudly.
Listen, have y'all ever, like, drunk too much and y'all was like, please, Lord Jesus, just let me make it through this right here? And then we typically be saying that when we go and lay down. Oh my God, Lord Jesus, don't let me. Oh God, just let me make it through. That's what Buddy was saying.
Climbing inside to lay face down on a 2-foot-tall pallet of boxes, groaning loudly. He's now behind bars in Sumter County, and the company he's working for could wind up answering for this too.
And we would go in and look and see if there's further investigation that need to be done on the carrier, making sure they have a drug and alcohol program in place to address these issues.
Pretty much all trucking companies have drug and alcohol in place. Pretty much all trucking companies have that in place because trucking companies will not hire you because of insurances. Insurances require for them to have drug and alcohol things in place before they even insure them. So I'm pretty sure that they have it now. If this like a little private little company that Buddy working for, then or a private person that Buddy's just working for, then he may not have it. But if he company-wise, I'm pretty sure that they have it.
The FDLE.
Yeah. And the room be spinning. You say them buzz balls is true. I've never had them.
And several other agencies at the state and federal level just wrapped up this enormous operation cracking down on CDL drivers. And I'll be talking more about that tonight at 6. But for now, I just want to mention they took 176 CDL drivers off the road in just 4 days. Reporting live.
4 days, 174 gone. 174. I think it was back in January to where I think it was 100 and some thousand truckers lost their license because they was illegal. You know, like, dang. Well, they hiring the trucker. They hiring the trucker. Listen, man, y'all cannot be out here on that devil's drain. I told y'all though. I've been telling y'all for the longest. Stick to the essential products when you're out in public. That spirit water, man, do that shit at the crib, dog. That spirit water get your ass fired, though, dog. Don't be out there on the spirit water, man. Try your best not to be on spirit water outside. But I do understand that you be thirsty. And a lot of y'all be gone. A lot of y'all don't be home for like a long period of time, stuff like that right there. Shit difficult out here, man. Try your best to leave that spirit water alone, dog. That shit is not helping out nobody. Huh? Hell yeah, we got a trucker shortage. Oh, we got a mean trucker shortage. And it's been a mean trucker shortage. It's been a mean trucker shortage, and I'm glad what Trump had done did, because a lot of these little bastards, they could not read the damn signs. They literally could not read the damn signs. A lot of y'all really don't be knowing what going on that goddamn road when you got the damn it, they can't stand the lane. A lot of them, they just, damn it, because of where they come from, a lot of times, they streets ain't like our streets. You know what I'm saying? And they just can't stay, damn it, they can't hold it. They can't hold that bitch in the lane, dog. You be out there 70,000 pounds, shit like that right there. They can't hold it. They get out there in Texas and shit, and Texas windy as hell. Coming through Texas and Texas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, and Arizona, bitch, that wind get to getting. Miss that wind get to getting. That wind get to getting, and your ass don't know how to brace up against the wind as it coming in. That bitch, boom! That bitch hit your ass to get to swerving on you. All right. That shit take training, dog. Like it really, really do take training. And I was kind of glad. To where they get a whole bunch of these non-drivers off the damn road, because they gonna kill somebody like they've been killing somebody. And I'm not saying just those types of people was the only ones who was killing people. I'm just saying that they just a whole bunch of them been killing some people. Huh? I'm just saying. Move right along. I ain't gonna much hold you. The cost of living. The cost of living is a beast out here in these streets. Then we got to talk about what's going on in Florida. Talk about what's going on in my state, state, ground state. Go home state. Please don't run up. We're in fit for our life state. Prices has changed, and it's squeezing us down here in the great state of Florida. You know what I'm saying? The Florida cost of living surges as prices quadruple the pace of growth.
It isn't just rising, it is skyrocketing. New data shows prices are climbing at nearly 5 times the pace of the last decade, fueled by soaring housing costs, insurance rates, and rent that is leaving wages far behind.
As News4JAX consumer reporter Tiffany Salome explains, for many Floridians, the squeeze is so severe, they're now weighing whether they can afford to stay.
Shout out to the Archer for the $2 super chat. The capsule has splashed down. You lying to me. So after this right here, I got to find it.
Everything is extremely high. Groceries, gas, housing, everything. I'm working 2 jobs and it's still barely scraping by.
It is rough right now, especially with the economy, with gas prices. Gotta work basically 2 jobs.
It's not hard to find people impacted by the cost of living here in Florida. You just heard from 2 people we happened across today that both say they're working 2 jobs to make ends meet.
2 jobs to get by. I mean, do you think that should be the normal? Definitely not. I'm working more than I'm living, also going to school. have no time to like actually enjoy life.
The cost of living in Florida has accelerated at nearly 5 times the pace of the last decade. That's according to a new report from Florida Tax Watch, a nonpartisan, nonprofit government watchdog group. It's driven largely by housing, insurance, and rent increases that are outstripping wages.
Rent is definitely going up, and landlords, everybody, they don't want to hear anything because, you know,
I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to sell my feet. Do anybody have any... Can y'all direct me into like the right place or like the right place I can get me some information and or knowledge on how to sell foot picks?
Gotta take care of their families also.
But I've noticed like my bills, like water bill, electricity bill has gone up for sure.
Homeowners are facing some of the highest insurance costs in the nation. Average annual property insurance premiums reached $2,794 through 2025, which is up 63% since 2020. And renters are also under pressure. Florida's average rent climbed from about $1,200 in 2015 to $2,200 in 2025, an 85% increase over the decade. Now let's talk about everyday essentials creeping up. Some alarming statistics from that report to note. Eggs have surged 135% over the past decade. Rice prices are up 46%, and bread has increased by 30%.
Family of four you gotta budget everything. Budget your food, budget everything for the week. It's getting bad.
I just want to say this because you say a family of four, they got a budget because everything going up. If you is a single person, if you is an adult, you need to budget. Damn, if you got some churn and other mouths to feed and shit like that right there, everybody need to be out here budgeting. That's where we failing.
Everything for the week, it's getting bad. It's getting real bad.
Reporting, Tiffany Salome, Channel 4, the local station.
Researchers warn what happens next will depend on decisions made in Washington and here at home, especially when it comes to housing, insurance, and tax policy. Without action, they say the gap between what people earn and what it costs to live here will only keep growing, potentially changing who can afford to call Florida
home. And this is why I've been saying like to myself. I've been saying it to myself because I really ain't been saying it to you good people. The shit gonna crash. The shit gonna fall apart. I promise you, it's gonna fall apart. And this is why I also been trying to tell y'all, stack your change. Stack your change, stack your change, keep that paper, and don't keep it all in the bank. Do not keep all your eggs in one basket and all that fly right there. Don't buy anything big because when it crashes, you're gonna be able to get everything for the low. When it crashes, you will be able to get everything for the low. Now, I know that we don't like to talk like that. Well, you shouldn't be talking about that you can't wait or it's going to crash. Why shouldn't I talk about it? A lot of people hoping that this shit crash because people can't afford shit. Well, we can afford stuff. We just tend to afford the things that we actually want to afford. You know what I'm saying? Let's go around here because I had to find one that is not live, and I just found one that is live and short. This is live and short. We got the splashdown. We got the splashdown at the Artemis 2. The splashdown off the coast of San Diego. It's like they don't have no maps. Damn it. They don't know how to bring it back to Florida.
I cannot believe that the camera lens that is on this thing is trained. It's moving so fast.
Yep. A human is not controlling that. That's automated.
Is that right?
Yeah, I can't imagine a human being there.
Okay, so we just got one and two shoots just came out.
And Houston, we're visual 2 drones out the window.
So you got some cloud coverage.
How excited must these astronauts be right now?
They say that the camera is so good. All you gotta do is zoom out. Zoom in and zoom out. It's not hard to follow this damn thing falling from Earth.
And think how incredible it would be to open that hatch after a week and a half in a closed capsule with your friends. There's no shower in there. You're taking showers with wet wipes essentially. So that fresh San Diego air will be good.
Y'all see how fast this shit falls?
Splashdown. We got 2 parachutes out on Artemis 2.
The parachutes is out and it's still falling fast.
the conclusion of history-making
Watch out this shit
mission. As you can see, the beautiful Pacific Ocean
like
underneath them. This capsule's still traveling pretty fast when you consider they're going to slow down to
hundreds of miles an hour still.
16 miles an hour.
Yeah.
They're going to
So
slow
we got
down?
a couple more chutes to go before they can slow down.
Correct.
Oh, they have some more shoots.
It's like the capsule is
Oh, so it's still in the sky.
Passing through 10,000 intact feet. There.
They still in the sky?
Well below the height of a commercial airliner. Commercial airliners fly about 30,000 feet. They're at 10,000 feet now.
So we're just seconds away from.
So why they couldn't zoom out and show us?
Okay, so
It
those
broke.
chutes
Here are the big ones.
were ejected, and here come the big ones.
Main chute deploy.
And these chutes, Judd,
So
are
why
what
don't you zoom
really
out?
is going to slow this thing down.
Yeah.
We're at
Thank you.
5,000 feet.
We want them to start puffing out a little bit more than they
Zoom
are.
out some more.
There they go.
What if they didn't? Is there a scenario where they could really kind of slide
Why don't you just zoom out some more?
down harder than they should?
Yeah. There are thrusters capability to provide a little bit of impulse,
A
but
little propulsion?
not nearly enough to slow you down.
Okay.
So they don't have enough proportion to slow them down. He said it. I didn't. That shit was free falling. Got it.
Good reefing, good descent rate.
Rates, and we see 3.
And that's part of the reason why we have
parachutes.
3 parachutes, that one can completely collapse and you're still okay. No redundancy.
And so are these the chutes that's going to bring them down to
This is it.
the slowest speed?
They're it.
You say Willie, the guy in the movie talking. Yeah.
Now, when they touch down in the ocean, they're going to cut these chutes away so that they don't get in the way of extracting the astronauts.
Yeah, it'll
they
hit
change
and
the
you'll see
thing?
them cut away pretty quick, I would imagine.
This is a perfect descent for integrity. Its crew sounding hail and hearty on
Only
board.
back it up so we can see how close they is to the water.
Time to splash down 1 minute 15
Play
seconds.
too much.
This is the conclusion of a...
Notice they will not show us a ground view with that up in the sky view. We can't determine how high the thing is because we have nothing to base the ground off of.
A historic 10-day or so journey up to the moon, the dark side of the moon, and back.
Integrity about to
for
complete
these
a journey
4 trailblazing astronauts.
1,481 miles from its launch from the Kennedy Space Center back on April 1st, and a trip around the moon.
Couldn't have said it better than that.
So they just couldn't come back to Florida. They could all that damn technology. They couldn't come back into Florida though, dog. But they went to man. All right.
The data and imagery that we're about to retrieve from these astronauts and this vessel.
A lot of screensavers.
A lot of screensavers. And
You say the data and the imagery that we finna retrieve from this capsule. Shouldn't y'all already have it? Shouldn't all the data and all the imagery already be in Houston at NASA and shit? No?
A lot of information. Now, I'm presuming the next one will be Artemis 3.
Back it up.
Correct.
It's going to go up there.
Yep, Artemis 3 next year, 2027.
Artemis 3 next year. Oh, this is cute.
Again, that's a rendezvous mission with 1, perhaps 2 of the actual landers that will take us to the lunar surface. Though it won't be on that mission. It'll just be practicing connecting here close to Earth to make sure
Passing
everything
through
works.
1,000 feet.
I don't know if we could drop our banner because there's...
I was just finna say, so y'all don't see this big ass banner to where people cannot see what y'all got going on and or tell your cameraman to zoom out?
Something going on with the craft that maybe you can explain, Judd.
Yep, those
the thruster
those
rockets.
Are the flight thrusters.
What's going on there?
So it's slowing it down even more, just little pulses.
Wasn't he the one who just said that they don't have the propulsion to slow it down? Go ahead, dog.
Again, just as gently as possible, touch the water.
Okay.
So, because you can't steer the parachutes, so it's using the thrusters to steer the mass to bring it.
Show us the water. Now watch when they show us the water is when it get in the water. Watch this.
You don't want to be right on top of the ship, but close to the ship.
Watch this shit.
And they're literally just feet.
There it goes.
Use integrity. Splashdown. Sending post-landing command now.
We couldn't tell right here. We could not tell if they were still in the air or not, huh?
about that.
Splashdown confirmed.
Copy splashdown, waiting on VLDR.
I can't.
Splashdown confirmed at 7:06.
Y'all just, I don't even much want to play with y'all no more. Dog, give me my ball back so I can go home. This is stupid. Hold on. And then you look at another one and they doing the same dump. I don't, why would they do that? They want us to believe. And this shit here glitching. I don't. It glitching. Look. The hell going on here, dog?
And we have 3 good main shoots.
Yeah, 3 good shoots. Got it.
Spanning 694,000.
So they got 1 camera. This is a different video, y'all.
Use integrity. Splashdown. Sending post-landing command now.
Splashdown confirmed.
Copy splashdown, waiting on VLDR.
Splashdown confirmed at 7:07 p.m. Central Time, 5:07 p.m. Pacific Time. From the pages of Jules Verne to a modern-day mission to the moon, a new chapter of the exploration of our celestial neighbor is complete.
Well, if you don't get off my damn screen saying that little fly shit. Now listen. Didn't they had them tell us that this our second time going back to the moon? Remember like we did like the whole thing when they first had them left? This is our second time going back to the moon. They say ever since 1969. Remember all that fly shit right there? They said it's our first time going back to the moon since 69. Oh. But when you ask Google how many times we've been to the moon, humans has landed on the moon 6 times. How many of y'all knew that? All during NASA's Apollo program between 1969 and 1972. A total of 12 American astronauts, all men, have walked on the lunar surface. The first, Apollo 11, landed July 20, 1969. And the last, Apollo 17, landed in December 1972. Why when they left from around here, every station said, we going back to somewhere that we ain't been since 1969. Remember, it's on camera. Like it's on camera with them saying it. And I was like, damn, because everybody was saying, damn, so we ain't been back to the moon in like 50-some years or some flashy like that right there. Remember that? Yeah. And we done been to the 6 times. They done walked on the moon more than once. Come on, dog. I just, man, all right, man. So we been to the moon, y'all. I don't, yeah. Yep, we've been riding now. Moving right along, I ain't gonna much hold you. We got some domestic love. We got some real, we got some real news. We got some real news out here in these streets. I got one for y'all. Ladies, I've been trying to save y'all lives, but y'all hard-headed. Y'all hard-headed as hell. Since y'all be hard-headed as hell, y'all keep getting yourselves hurt. You want to think for yourselves. Let me go on and put this up on the screen real quick. We got a baby who recalls being shot 4 times. Bam, 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 bam. Shot 4 times by the one who she loved, her husband, in the Atlanta home. But she say she had an escape plan. But she got shot 4 times. Let's see what she say, though. Let's see her truth.
Right here was the scene after police swarmed this neighborhood. This happened earlier this week during a shooting and standoff. New tonight, we're hearing from the mother of 3 who lived here and said her husband was abusive and ended up shooting her that day. Channel 2's Courtney Francisco live at the Henry County Police Department. And Courtney, this survivor reached out to you to warn others, and her story might surprise people.
She reached out to this lady to tell her story. Shout out to Swaggy, damn it, for being a member for 39 months. He say, if my love ain't domestic, I don't want it. Pastor, happy STD damn Friday, chat fan. What it do?
She'd been planning an exit for years, and when it came down to that exact moment, it ended up being the most dangerous.
How you plan to escape for years, and when you finally try to escape, you end up getting shot 4 times.
I'm free.
That was a mere concept days ago, Dr. Nikki Anderson Sadiq told me.
Doctor. Educated.
It's such a messed up thing to say, but I'm free.
You're not crying, baby.
My kids don't have to worry anymore.
She said her husband, Taha Sadiq, is in jail, and now her 3 children are safe.
That's who the doctor was married to, or is married to.
Violence that started 12 years ago and continued, and sometimes it would hibernate for a year or 2, and then it would erupt.
Monday morning, she said the violence escalated, and a family member called police.
When he saw the police car, he said he wasn't going back to jail, and he shot me.
Bullets hit her chest, back, stomach, and arm.
I could still see the fire from the gun.
The children ran out. Medics rushed her to the hospital. With the neighborhood on lockdown, News Chopper 2 flew overhead while police negotiated his surrender.
I feel like I failed myself and my kids by not leaving sooner.
The chief program officer for the Women's Resource Center to End Domestic Violence said calls for help are rising this year, and groups are gathering stats to find out why.
For many people, leaving is the most dangerous time. And so leaving is not always the answer. It might be a good idea to be there and make a safety plan.
This mom had loved ones save escape money for her and stored important documents.
I'm an award-winning, professional, and people saw all that, but had no idea.
You just never know your neighbors, right? Channel 2's Courtney Francisco live again for us. And Courtney, the husband got arrested, so what happens now? How are the kids?
Well, I met the kids with the mom tonight, and family members are trying to keep them busy playing George, but you could tell they're still on high alert. The dad is still in the Henry County Jail. He faces charges of probation violation, aggravated assault, cruelty to children, and possession of a firearm during attempted felony.
And we'll see where those charges go. Courtney Francisco, thank you. I want to make sure we get this in. If you know someone.
If y'all know somebody. National Domestic Violence Hotline. Y'all go ahead on save the numbers in your phones. Shout out to Roshan for the $1 cash app. You say, why does he look like Mega Man? Mega Man? Hell no. But he looks strange out here, but that's who she picked. And she like a whole doctor. I think she said that she like a doctor something. Said that she didn't want to mess up her makeup. She didn't want to mess up her makeup. Shit, like she casket ready out here, and y'all like goddamn thick ass makeup. What's wrong with you? You don't like yourself. Anyway, shout out to Sonic for being a member for 34 months. You say, Willie, you say it all the time. You said the degree babies pick the winners every time. Facts. Facts. You got. You's a doctor, so you got multiple degrees. You had to at least have a bachelor's, a master's, and then a doctorate, right? Yeah. Hell, a AA, maybe an AS, or is it an AS, a bachelor's, and master's, and something like that. So you probably got like 4 degrees and shit, and you still can't pick right. Go ahead.
Was a mere concept days ago, Dr. Nikki Anderson Sadiq told me.
Dr. Nikki Anderson Sadiq. Got to be more careful. Go on, tell us, baby. Hold them tears back, sister.
It's such a messed up thing to say.
Yeah.
But I'm free.
You free now, baby.
My kids don't have to worry anymore.
So listen, let me also point out, women put children's lives in danger due to their decision making.
That her husband, Taha Sadiq, is in jail, and now...
At least she was married. She picked Taha Sadiq. Yeah. He's a killer. Well, at least he tried. So he's a failure. He's a failure, y'all.
Now her 3 children are safe.
This was violence that started 12 years ago.
12 years ago, baby. Give yourself a pat on the back, because this is what I keep trying to tell the people who don't be believing what I be trying to say. We love domestic love relationships. We love that shit. Dog, this shit is exciting. Shit is exciting. They look like Mega Man. Got to be more careful. Hold on. Hey, what's happening, pimp? What's happening? You said that you weren't going back to jail, but you done got arrested. So the two don't go together, pimp. You got to stand on. You supposed to stood on it. I would like to have a conversation with him and find out how you know that she was finna escape that day, pimp. She playing. Just like she playing to have children, just like the majority of women playing to have children out here, and they playing just be to have the baby. Damn it, they don't plan a life for the child. or for children. They don't. Damn it, you don't save. You don't have things structured. You don't. The shit ain't together. So y'all's types of planning be a failed plan. Damn, I'm good with that right there. Go ahead, though.
Sadiq is in jail, and now her 3 children are safe.
This was violence that started 12 years ago.
So the children is safe. So y'all saying that he violated and or beat the children. Did he ever harm the children for them to say, and now the children are safe? As if for the 12 years, the children was not safe. So this is why I just said women put children or have children in dangerous situations due to their choice making, decision making. You say now the children are safe. So is that telling us that the daddy done violated, done abused the children? Or do she mean because of she got shot that day that now he's locked up, that the children are safe, that they can't get shot today? Is that what she mean? They just be talking.
Continued. And sometimes...
Hold on. 12 years?
Violence that started 12 years ago and continued. And sometimes it would hibernate for a year or two.
He take like a year or two off? Got it?
And then it would erupt.
Monday morning, she said the violence
So what would you do to make it erupt, baby?
escalated, and a family member called police.
When he saw the police car, he said he wasn't going back to jail, and he shot me.
The violence escalated, and a family member called the police. So was the family member there when it escalated? Or was you on the phone talking to a family member and the family member ended up calling the police? Because I just want to say, if the family member wasn't there, but a family member called the police, that means that you was on the phone with the family member instead of the damn police. Got it. Shout out to Roshan for the $1 cash out. He said a doctor can't afford batteries for a smoke detector. Facts. These bitches be psycho out here to keep hearing that damn beat.
Bullets hit her chest, back, stomach, and arm.
I can still see the fire from the gun.
And then it's crazy, right? We don't know whether she's cute. She's like, her representative is cute, but she casket ready. I don't know if she cute underneath her representative, and I would like to see her underneath her representative to see if she cute.
I can still see the fire from the gun.
The children ran out. Medics rushed her to the hospital. With the neighborhood on lockdown, News Chopper 2 flew overhead while police negotiated his surrender.
I feel like I failed myself and my kids by not leaving sooner.
The chief program officer for the
You don't seem that sad.
Women's Resource Center to End Domestic Violence said calls for help are rising this year, and groups are gathering stats to find out why.
For many people,
now it looks because she's like the advocate person. It looked like she got whooped back in her day. That's the look. Listen, when I tell y'all that baby that humble, she got that little humble, little soft voice on her, like she done been through it, and she learned a lot, huh? Her tone lets me know that she done learned a lot by being in a relationship. And it's just in my opinion. I believe that she went through it in a domestic love relationship and she learned speech pattern. Go ahead.
Gathering stats to find out why.
For many people, leaving is the most dangerous time.
That's a fact.
And so leaving is not always the answer.
That's why I say y'all need to go on and stay together.
It might be a good idea to be there and make a safety plan.
This mom had loved ones save escape money for her and stored important documents.
Loved ones saved escape money for her and saved documents. Do y'all know that there's still a time to where a woman could lie and say that a man beat her and the police will come around there and take that man away? I don't see why it was so difficult for her to escape. She could have lied and said that he done jumped on and beat her. But do y'all understand that there was possibly, in my opinion, there was no record of domestic violence? She's never called the law, in my opinion.
I'm an award-winning, professional, and people saw all that, but had no idea.
No idea what goes on behind closed doors, like the great Willie Williams been saying for the longest. Behind them closed doors, boy, you have no idea. Let's hear her name one more again, because she said that she's an award winner.
I'm free.
That was a mere concept days ago, Dr. Nikki Anderson Sadiq told me.
Dr. Nikki Anderson Sadiq. Woman recalled, she said, congratulations from her colleagues or something. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what type of award that she had no one. Maybe it's in like the medical field, something like that right there. But I don't see nothing. But sister, baby, this is when like you trying to cry and shit just won't come out.
That was a mere concept days ago, Dr. Nikki Anderson Sadiq told me.
And this is why people like me can't take y'all serious, because y'all literally don't be wanting to mess up y'all's makeup. Y'all will hold back your tears to not mess up your makeup, as if we gonna be around here picking at you because you've been crying and that's why your makeup is messed up. Y'all be having a real crazy ass little thought, but y'all don't want to put the work in again to fix the crying makeup. Something real tricky about you ladies, and this why y'all be getting jumped on. Just in my mind.
It's such a messed up thing to say.
She got veneers, don't it?
But I'm free.
You is free, baby. You done made it through. Hey, y'all. If y'all trying to separate and divide, which I would not subscribe. I would not tell y'all to separate and divide, because you got into this domestic love relationship and you need to go ahead on and see it through. Don't be no quitter. Do not be no doggone quitter. But if you're gonna decide to be a quitter, you have to plan. And the biggest part of the plan need to be, don't get caught. Should that not be like the most important part of the plan? Do not get caught trying to escape. I think that's like if you was like a POW or something like that right there, the number one thing is to not get caught. You do everything in your power to not get caught. That's the whole problem. People saving money because you couldn't save money. I guess that's a good thing, but it really didn't matter because you still got damn shot. You still got shot out here in these streets. Your relationship was so bad that you have to have somebody saving money. And again, if he was so violent, you were trying to go, men go to prison for less. And if you was really trying to leave because of something domestic and he was so violent, you should have been calling the police then. Huh? I'm just saying, move right along. I ain't gonna eat much on you. Just saying though, not making no sense. Say congrats on being the pastor for 8 years, brother. Oh, congratulations to you too. That's what's up. We became, y'all, in case y'all don't know, me and Jason became pastors at the same time. Damn, it's been 8 years. That's a long doggone time, boy. We've been out here. We've been out here congregating and shit. Yeah. Shout out to Rockhound Radio for the $2 cash out. Say she was definitely an equal combatant. You know, I didn't even think about it. She was probably jumping on him. That mouth, though. I believe after she became a doctor, she really went to. Hell, probably after her first degree, she just, I'm better than you. You know what I'm saying? Get like me. I make more than you. I got 5 degrees. And you got 4 bullets, baby. I'm just saying something. Hey, dawg, give y'all some pat on the back. Y'all made it to the end of the 990 news around here in these wonderful streets. It's Friday, baby. STD Friday. Going out there and smash some. Going out there and smash some, dog. We got medication for everything. Don't even much be worried about what they be saying. Well, you gonna catch an STD. Yeah, you gonna catch one. And on Saturday, because the emergency room is up 24 hours, just going around there, get your medication. Make sure that you don't take all the damn medication. Don't be slow. Don't take all of it, in case they close the damn hospitals around here. The zombie apocalypse might pop off. And y'all know, even during the zombie apocalypse, the number one thing that we gonna keep doing is hunching. For real. For real, though. And ladies, in case y'all didn't hear me say just the other day, Plan Bs. Don't plan on the Plan Bs if you over 165. There's a weight limit. Just saying something. Shout out to David for the $10 cash app. Say thank you for the news. You welcome. I appreciate that right there. For real, for real. Do not depend on the Plan B. Now, you can still try. You can still take it. But don't plan on it. Don't put too much weight on. You got to take some of that weight off. 165 and under now. Now, I ain't saying that if you 200, you 220, and the shit ain't going to work. It might work. It may not work. Dang, I keep burping. That's what these people done told y'all out here that y'all didn't even know that them people had done told y'all because y'all ain't never did the research behind the weight limit like I had did and bought it to you good people. Trying to tell you something. Y'all please remember go around to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, 7 channel, 7 then agree channel around here in these streets. Subscribe. Please remember go around to pleasantcandles.com. Get you something, make everything smell good. Make everything smell good. Please remember go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Click on the gear link when you go around there. Get yourself some merch out here. Links down there in the description. We got to go fund me and every doggone thing. Help out a player out here. Do something productive. Do something positive. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. So it's just a finger. Let's say your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. Prostate cancer around here in these doggone street. That's what I'm talking about. Listen. Enjoy it, y'all. Enjoy it. I know that a lot of y'all is in the best love relationships. I know like a few of y'all ready to go ahead on the separate and divide. Just make a plan. Have a plan. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. Don't do it. Don't do it. We might not see your ass no more. I'm trying to tell you something. Listen, boy, y'all have a wonderful night. Enjoy yourselves, man. And do that one thing that I always ask y'all to do, and y'all always tend to do it because I always see y'all next time I go live. Y'all stay alive. That's what's up. I'ma see y'all when I see y'all. Hey, check on your peoples. You never know when it may